Yesterday's two odds premium sleep that we released for free of charge was successful. A big shout out to you all. Yes, sir. So shout out to everyone who saw that. That was posted really early. So I'm guessing most of you saw it and hope you took advantage of that yesterday. Because at the end of the day, the tips we provided yesterday kind of, were not. We had the 6-4, ratio yesterday out of 10. So if you play this safe, of course you would have gotten something more, with that. And that's how it went yesterday on the channel. So big shout out to you guys. Shout out to the guy who won in the So You Think You Can Pawn section, because he did save, the day basically for those who were, not able to get something from the one we provided today. So yeah, you guys should keep trying in that So You Think You Can Pawn section. Keep leaving your correct scores and carving that one open. So he has got 1 month free premium subscription for himself. So you want to join him, participate in that. Let us know the correct score in that one, okay? Your first time coming across the channel, you're welcome. What we do here is provide you football predictions that will help you beat the odds, increase your chances of winning significantly as you go about sports betting every single day. So guys, take 1 second of your time, to hit that like button, subscribe. It's your first time coming here. I've been here, you've not done that. We're inviting you to become a part of this community of savvy sports traders that we're building on here. And everyone, please turn your notification bells on. It is very important to do that so you'll be the first to know as soon as we post something of value on the channel, which we try to do every single day on this journey to beating the odds, guys. So welcome back, guys. My name is Huka and I will be your humble host on this daily football prediction podcast show, bringing you football predictions as put together by the team, to help you guys do better, as a sports bettor or a sports trader, as we like to call it. So yesterday on the channel, we provided 10 sporting events, and 4 of those won and 6 of them lost. It's kind of a sad record, but then again, if you look at the value of those picks, they were very high. We had the 2 odd in one of those, winning also single 2 odd. So in the So You Think You Can Point section yesterday, let's look at that. We provided, the sporting events between HJK and Alves, for you guys to provide your correct scores about in the comment section. And unfortunately, nobody was able to get that one correctly. So another shout out wasted. Oh no! And another slot, to win or another chance to release the premium subscription has gone by. So today is another day. That one ended in a 5-1 scoreline. It was very, very entertaining sporting event, to be very honest with you. Alves got a red card, and they still scored even with a red card, which shows that they were good enough, for the home away win or draw we gave them in the tip that we provided yesterday. But the red card, as we talk about factors that affect the outcome of events, affected that one. So 5-1 was the final scoreline. Today we have another sporting event for you guys today to try your hands on, real quickly. And that's the sporting event between Fenerbahce and Feyenoord. Let us know what you think the correct score will be in that sporting event today, and stand a chance to win a 1 month free premium subscription with us, and carve out open the premium section for everybody on the channel. I guess you guys saw how that went today. It was the saver basically yesterday. It helped yesterday, a lot of you guys, I'm sure it did. So let's get to trying that one up, okay guys? So that being said, this segment of the show is powered by Mega Parry. So a big shout out to them. And so I wouldn't forget to do that. I wouldn't forget to shout out Mega Parry for sponsoring this segment of the show. So if you wish to register with them, you can head up to our bio. You can find the link to register there, and or you register with the promo code DAFOPS. That will give you 200%, to 200% bonus, basically up to 200% on your first deposit when you do that with them, with that link that we provide on the channel, or with the promo code DAFOPS. Okay, so when you get that, you can use the tips on the channel, the value tips on the channel, to redeem your bonus. That's the good thing about how we have structured this show now. Okay guys, so that being said, the Telegram link to the Telegram community is also there for those who want to join us on Telegram, where we will be giving you live tips, with the sporting events we provided here yesterday. I think yesterday, if we had gone live, we would have made a lot of money, looking at what happened or how it happened yesterday, but then again, I couldn't go live yesterday because I had to, do a lot of other things personal stuff basically at the end of the day. So if you want to join that community, you can find that link there. Okay, so let's get right into the events for today. But before that, you know how it is. We always like to go through class. I call it class now, right? Because we like to look at the results from yesterday and try and turn our losses into lessons. It will help us, moving further in the game to know about these teams and how they perform and what to expect from them. All right, so let's get right into that to look at what happened yesterday.
Had yesterday was the game between South Africa and Guinea, and we went for under 2.5 goals to be seen in that one at 1.44 in that sporting event basically, and it ended 2-1 as you can see. Now but in the premium tip we provided, that one was under 3.5 goals, and you see that the safe market option there saved that day. Okay, so it is still useful, but we went for more value here and we lost that. Next sporting event we had was one we asked you guys to provide your correct scores about in the comment section. The game between HJK, and Alves, and we went for the away team to win or draw at 1.51, and they lost 5-1 in that sporting event yesterday. But then again, it is what it is. Yeah, move on. Next sporting event we had was the game between Odense and Randers. We said both teams to score was our peak there, and that worked out 3-2. You can see um, 159 was the odd for that one yesterday. Next one was between Gaius and Gothenburg, and we went for the home team to win yesterday, and they lost, 0-1 to Gothenburg yesterday. Just one goal, was the difference between, them and, the away team. So if you, of course, had gone with maybe a handicap or something, played it safe, either of the teams to win, you probably would have won something yesterday from that. But that's how that went yesterday as far as our sporting events are concerned. So take note of guys, they're a very strong home team. You can see that they really tried there, just losing by a single goal. Really strong one there. Next sporting event is between Ellsberg and Vanamo, and we said the home team was going to win, yesterday, and they ended that one 2-2. At the end of that sporting event, home win either half would have worked fine for safe market option in that one, but we didn't go for safety, safe market options. We didn't set out for that. Just set out to give you more value with those tips. But on the premium slip, we provided 1.5 goals in the sporting event as our peak, and that checked
So the
out
first sporting
nicely,
event
as you can
we
see, over two
had
goals actually,
yesterday
and you can
was
see
the
that
game
worked out
between
nice.
South
Next sporting
Africa
event was
and
between
Guinea,
Estrela
and we went
Amadora
for under
and Estoril,
2.5 goals to be
and
seen
that
in
one
that
ended
one
in
at
1-1, and we went for
1.44
under
in that
2.5 goals to
sporting
be seen in
event
that sporting
basically, and
event
it
at
ended 2-1 as you can
1.78.
see.
If I remember the
Now,
inside correctly,
but
he
in the
talked
premium
about
tip we provided, that one was
how
under 3.5
um,
goals, and you see that
Estoril
the
is just
safe market
concerned
option
about
there
getting top
saved
four
that day.
Champions
Okay,
League, and
so it is still
Amadora
useful.
is just
We went for more
based
value
hell bent
here,
on
and we
staying in the
lost that.
league,
Next
and
sporting
he
event we
conceded
had was one
first,
we asked
but
you
he
guys
later
to provide
scored
your
back,
correct scores
and
about in the
held
comment
on
section. The
to
game
that
between
draw.
HJK,
The 1 point
and
was very
Alves,
important
and
to
we went
them
for
very
the away
obviously
team to win
yesterday,
or
so
draw at
that really helped a
1.51,
lot.
and
So and
they
that
lost
odd is quite
5-1
decent,
in that
when you look
sporting
at that.
event
Next sporting
yesterday.
event we had was between
But then
Porto
again,
and
it is what it
Guimarães.
is. Yeah,
Interesting
move on.
sporting event
Next
here,
sporting event we
where
had was the
we
game
went for the home
between
team to win at
Odense and
1.59,
Randers.
and they did
We
win
said both teams to
3-0 in
score was
that
our
one.
peak there,
Really
and
overpowering
that worked
Victoria
out
Guimarães.
3-2. You can
Their
see
Porto showing a lot
one
of firepower there,
159 1.59
especially
was the
given the
odd
odd
for
they
that
had
one
there. I think the bookmakers
yesterday.
thought
Next one
they
was
wouldn't be able
between
to do that.
Guys
Guimarães is a good side,
and
mind you.
Gothenburg,
So for Porto to win them
and we went
3-0,
for the
that's a
home team to
statement.
win
And I
yesterday,
think we have
and they
learned that
lost,
Porto is,
zero
telling us they
one
are ready
to
for business
Gothenburg
this season.
yesterday. Just
So
one
yeah,
goal,
next sporting event we
was the
had was between
difference between
Trabzonspor and
them and the away team. So
Kocaelispor.
if you,
Went for
of
over
course, had gone
2.5
with
goals to be
maybe a
seen at
handicap or
1.80,
something,
and that one
played
ended
it
in
safe,
1-0
either of the
scoreline.
teams to win,
And that
you
sporting
probably
event.
would have won something
So
yesterday from
Trabzonspor
that. But
basically
that's
just wanted the three
how
points,
that
if you
went
ask me. So
yesterday
they
as far as our
scored
sporting
first,
events
and then
concerned. So take note
that was
of
the end of
guys.
it. Sealed that
They're
one.
very
We
strong
expected it to
home
be
team. You can see
competitive,
that
but
they really
that was not
tried
the case
there,
today.
just losing
Okay,
by a
next
single
sporting event
goal.
we had
Really strong
was
one there.
between
Next sporting event
Amines
between
and
Elfsborg
Reims.
and
Very nice sporting
Vanamo,
event here,
and we
and he
said
talks
the home
about
team was going
goals.
to win,
Over 2.5 was our
yesterday,
peak,
and they
at
ended that one
2.10
2-2.
odd,
At the end of
single two odd game
that
there,
sporting event,
and he
home
checked
win
out
either half
2-2.
would have worked
That
fine for
one
safe market
happened
option in that
yesterday.
one.
So
But
next sporting event and the
we didn't go
final
for
sporting event we
safety
had,
safe market options.
this
We didn't
one was a
set out for
very,
that. We just
very
set out to give you more value
tough
with those
event for
tips.
me. Like,
But
it
on the
really
premium
broke
slip,
my heart.
we provided over
That
1.5
one
goals in the
broke my
sporting
heart,
event as our peak,
because
and that checked out. nicely, as you can see, over 2 goals actually,
Like
and you can see that worked out nice. Next
that
sporting event
last
was
goal
between
was
Estrella
at
Amadora
in an,
and
at the
Estoril,
stroke of
and
deadlock,
that one
90
ended
minutes.
1-1, and we went
At
for
the
under
90th minute, they
2.5
scored that
goals to
last
see in
goal
that
to
sporting
ruin
event
that one.
1.78.
But we went for
If I
under
remember the
2.5
inside
goals, and
correctly, he
that
talked
one
about
ended in a 2-1 scoreline
how
at 1.53. So
Estoril is
that's
just concerned
basically
about getting top
how
for Champions League,
that
and
went
Amadora is
yesterday. So
just
today we have more
being
sporting
hell
events
bent
for
on
you guys.
staying in the league as always, and
And
insights
he
about them
conceded
as well
first,
as but they later scored back. Value picks held on
sporting events.
but
to
what
that
we will do
draw,
today is a bit different because
the
the 1 point
we
was
had
very important to them
yesterday
very
on
obviously
this section
yesterday.
of the
So
show,
that really
the
helped a
proper
lot. So and that
section of the
odd is
show,
quite decent.
we decided to go with
next sporting event we had was between Porto
adding
and Guimarães.
safe market
Interesting
options for you
sporting
guys
event
today.
here.
Let's see how that goes.
Where
Okay, so
we
we
went for the
will
home
leave
team
the
to
value
win
picks
at
in text,
1.59, and they
but
did
I
win
will tell you what the
3-0
safe
in
market
that
options
one.
I have
Really
carved out
overpowering
from these sporting
Guimarães
events
are
there
as
for
I
to
go
showing
through
a lot of
bringing
firepower
this
there,
to you guys today. Okay, guys,
especially
so
given
sit
the
back,
odd they
relax,
had there,
and
enjoy this one.
First sporting event we have
they wouldn't be able
is
to
the
do
game
that.
between
Guimarães is a good
Karabakh,
side, mind you.
and
So for Porto to
Shkendija
win them 3-0, that's a statement.
Tetovo,
And I think
and
we
his
have
insight
learned
about
that
that
Porto
sporting
is
event to help you,
telling us they are ready
make
for
that
business
decision
you
this
need to
season.
make today.
So yeah, next sporting event we had was between Trabzonspor and
Karabakh returned home to the Tawfik Boromov
Bursaspor.
Stadium with a slender
Went for over
advantage after
2.5
their
goals to
1-0
at
victory in
1.80,
North
and that
Macedonia
one
last
ending
week.
1-0 scoreline.
That
At that
narrow
sporting
lead keeps
event.
the tie alive,
So
meaning
Trabzonspor basically
Shkendija
just
still
wanted
have a
3
genuine
points,
shot at
basically.
turning things around.
They scored first, and
Form
then,
and
that
momentum.
was the end of it. Sealed that one.
Shkendija head
Expecting
into
it to
this
be
clash boosted by a
competitive, but
domestic win over
that was not the
Skopje,
case today.
but facing
Okay,
Karabakh
next
on
sporting event we
Azerbaijani
had
soil is a different
was
challenge
between
entirely.
Mind and
The
Reims.
visitors have managed
Very
just
nice
one win
sporting
in their
event
last
here.
5
Talks
away
about
fixtures
goals.
and historically
Over
struggle
2.5
on the
was
road
at
in European
at
competition.
2.10
Prediction.
single to
Given
odd game there.
Karabakh's strong home record and
Check out
Shkendija's
2-2.
away
That
frailties,
one
the hosts should
happened
be able to
yesterday.
protect
So
their lead and
next sporting
advance.
event and the
A
final sporting
Karabakh
event
win,
we had,
potentially to
just
nil,
given that report that
looks
we
the most
have there,
likely outcome on Tuesday
over
night.
1.5 goals
as
off
the
the
safe
event
market
for me,
option
like,
in this one.
it
Safe
really
market,
broke
safe
my
pick,
heart
basically in this sporting event, and
that
that's
one
priced at
broke my heart,
1.24
because
in that sporting event. The next sporting event is between Copenhagen
Like,
and Malmo, and here's a
that
situation report
last
about
goal
that
was
one for those who will be
at-
looking to back
in
it
an-
today.
at the stroke of deadlock, 90 minutes. At the 90th minute,
First
they scored
leg
that last
recap.
goal to ruin that one.
The first meeting in
but we
Sweden
went for under
produced a
2.5
goalless
goals,
stalemate,
and,
with
that one
neither
ended
side
in
doing enough to
2-1
claim an
scoreline,
advantage.
1.53.
Both
So
teams
that's
posted an
basically,
XG of
how
0.51,
that
and the
went
Danish champions
yesterday. So
recorded
today
the
we
only
have more
shot on
sporting
target
events
from
for
a
you
combined
guys.
total of 13 attempts. Form and tactical outlook. Malmo's underwhelming attacking display at home, generating just 0.15 xg and 4 total shots, highlighted their difficulties against a slightly superior opponent. FC Copenhagen were far from their fluent best with an xg of 0.36 from 10 shots, but history shows they tend to be far more effective at Parken Stadium. Last season, they won 63% of their home fixtures and lost only once all year. Prediction. With Malmo also coming off a damaging 1-3 defeat to Allsvenskan leaders Mjolby, their confidence may be fragile heading into this decisive clash. Given Copenhagen's formidable home form and the Swedes' recent struggles, the hosts are strong favourites to secure
given
the
that
win
report that we
and progress
have
to
there,
the
we
next
think
round.
that the home team, draw no bet, should be safe enough in this sporting event if you ask us, and that's priced at 1.26. That sporting event, that option basically that we chose. Next sporting event we have is between Fenerbahce. This is the one we ask you guys to provide your correct scores about in the comment section. So guys, ensure that you're doing that. And here's inside situation report about that one. It will help you also as you go about providing your correct scores today.
First leg recap. The opening clash in Rotterdam was a finely balanced affair. Neither side dominated outright, but Feyenoord made their moments count, sealing a 2-1 win to take a slim advantage to Istanbul. Form and tactical outlook. Both teams arrive with plenty of attacking firepower. Fenerbahce have scored in each of their 6 matches this summer, while Feyenoord have netted 8 times in their last 3 outings. The first leg showcased end-to-end action, and with the stakes now even higher, both managers will back their forward lines to deliver again. Prediction. Given the offensive form of both sides and the narrow first leg margin, we can expect another tense, goal-filled battle. Backing both teams to score looks the most logical
given
play
that
for
report that we
Tuesday's
have
decisive
there,
showdown.
We've gone with away team to score, okay, at 1.38 as our safe pick. If you ask us what the safe way to go with that one is, That's what we decided to go with. We think that the away team should be able to score in this one today. Okay, guys. So the next sporting event we have is between Victoria Pleasant and Rangers, and has insight about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
First leg recap. Rangers took a commanding step toward the next round with a dominant 3-0 victory in Glasgow, leaving Victoria Pleasant with a mountain to climb in the return leg. Form and tactical outlook. With their hopes hanging by a thread, Pleasant will be forced into an aggressive, high-tempo approach from the opening whistle. An early goal is essential for the Czech side, but their mixed start to the season suggests that sustaining such pressure could be difficult. Rangers, unbeaten so far this campaign, will look to absorb the onslaught and strike on the counter, exploiting the inevitable spaces left at the back. Prediction. While Pleasant have the potential to breach the Rangers' defense, the visitors' pace and precision in transition make them dangerous in an open game. Expect a lively contest with goals at both ends, but Rangers remain favourites to advance.
1.5 goals to be seen in that sporting event today, and that's priced at 1.21. Yeah, that's the price for that. Next sporting event is between Parforce and FC Dynamo Kiev, and has a situation report about that one to help you as you go about making that decision today.
The second leg of a UEFA Champions League qualifying contest takes place at Alphamega Stadium in Cyprus on Tuesday evening as Parforce FC takes on Ukrainian visitors Dynamo Kiev. Parforce emerged with a surprise 1 o'clock first leg advantage from last week's first leg in Poland and will now be favoured to secure their place in the final qualification round. Another tight affair seems likely, and a low-scoring outcome should be expected on Tuesday.
On that 1.5 goals, for the home side, we don't expect them to score more than one goal, if at all, today in this sporting event, and that's priced at 1.36. That sporting event, that peak basically, in that sporting event. Next is the game between Club Brugge and Salzburg. But before we call out the situation, before you hear the situation report, or before we tell you what the safe market options is, here's a gentle reminder, guys, to take 1 second of your time, hit that like button, show support to the channel for the culture, basically, and subscribe the first time you're coming across the channel and you find content like this valuable, and we're inviting you to become a part of this community of savvy sports traders by virtue of, subscribing to the channel, and, turn your notification bells on, everyone. It will help you know when we post something of value on this channel as we go on this journey. Okay, guys, so here's the situation report about that sporting event today for those who will be looking to back it.
Club Brugge took a valuable step toward the playoff round with a 1-0 win in Austria, edging a balanced first leg thanks to their clinical finishing and disciplined defensive shape. Form and home advantage. Returning to the Jan Bredel Stadium with the aggregate lead, Brugge are in a strong position to finish the job. They've proven their mettle at home in Europe, having beaten top opposition such as Aston Villa, Sporting Lisbon, and Atlanta in last season's campaign. Recent form also tilts in their favor, 4 wins from their last 5 matches underline their consistency, while Salzburg have only managed 3 victories in their last 6 outings. Prediction. Salzburg will be forced to chase the game, which could leave them exposed to Brugge's counter-attacking threats. Given their home strength and current momentum, the hosts look well placed to claim another win and secure progression.
We'll be going with the home draw no bet, in this sporting event today between Club Brugge and Salzburg. Next is the game between Slovan Bratislava and FC Kariat Almaty, and here's a situation report about that one to help you, as you go about making your decision today as far as the sporting event is concerned.
Kariat Almaty edged the first leg 1-0, making the most of their home advantage to carry a narrow lead into the return fixture. While they controlled much of the play in Kazakhstan, the tie is far from over. Home comforts for Slovan. Back at the helm pole, Slovan Bratislava will be confident of turning things around. They've been ruthless at home this season, winning both matches by a combined score of 8-1 against Zrinjski and Podbrezova. Their aggressive, high-tempo approach in front of their fans has proven tough for visiting teams to handle. Kariat's away struggles. Kariat's away record in Europe leaves room for concern. In this year's qualifiers, they've drawn 1-1 at Olimpija Ljubljana and lost 2-0 at QPS, showing vulnerability when they step outside Kazakhstan. Prediction. With their strong home form and Karat's inconsistent results on the road, Slovan Bratislava look well placed to level the aggregate score and push for a win in the second leg. A home victory for the Slovak champions is the most likely outcome.
Analysis for that done on this one, we think that the safe way to play this will be to go with BTS, both teams to score in the first half. No, we don't think both teams will be able to score in the first half of this sporting event, and that's priced at 1.22 in that sporting event. The next is the game between Ferencvaros and Ludogorets, and has a situation report about this sporting event for those who find it interesting and would like to back it today.
Ferencvaros were unlucky not to take the lead in the first leg, which ended 0-0. The Hungarian champions dominated possession and created plenty of chances, registering 15 shots with an expected goals (XG) value of 3.06. Ludogorets managed only 9 shots and a low XG of 0.25, highlighting their struggle to threaten Ferencvaros' goal. Ferencvaros' home strength. Playing at the Groupama Arena, Ferencvaros have been formidable, remaining unbeaten in their last 11 home games and losing just once throughout the 2024-25 season. They have won 63% of their home matches this campaign, which should boost their confidence for the return leg. Ludogorets challenge. Despite a solid defensive effort last week, Ludogorets will find it difficult to contain Ferencvaros again, especially considering they only scored due to the Hungarian side's missed chances. The visitors will need to be more clinical if they want to keep their Champions League hopes alive. Prediction. Given Ferencvaros' dominance and strong home form, they are expected to capitalize on their opportunities this time and secure a convincing victory in the second leg.
It is safe to say that the home or the away side will win this one at the end of 90 minutes. That's what we chose to go with as a safe market pick in this one. So that's priced at 1.23 in this sporting event. The next is the game between Benfica and Nice, and has a situation report about this one for those who would like to back it.
Benfica came away from France with a convincing 2-0 win, establishing a solid advantage heading into the second leg at Estadio de Luz. Despite what the stats suggested was a fairly balanced game, Benfica's superior quality was clear throughout. Benfica's current form. The Eagles have been in excellent shape, remaining unbeaten in their last 7 matches across all competitions, including the FIFA Club World Cup, Super Cup, and friendlies, showing their resilience and depth despite a congested schedule. Their confidence and cohesion will be key at home. Nice struggles continue. Last season's poor European campaign has carried over, with Nice struggling badly in the first leg. Their lack of experience and form in continental competitions make a comeback highly unlikely, and the bookmakers have priced their chances accordingly. Prediction. With Benfica likely to control the game and push for more goals, especially as Nice may be forced to open up, the Portuguese side looks set to secure another comfortable win. Expect Benfica to advance with ease and maintain their strong home record.
That the home draw no bet will be the safe way to play this one if you're looking at playing that one safe today, and that's priced at 1.24 that sporting event. All right, guys. So next sporting event is between and the final one is the game between Crvena Zvezda and Lech Poznan, and has a situation report about that one to help you make that decision today.
Crvena Zvezda took a strong 3-1 lead from the first leg in Poland, showcasing their attacking prowess and putting Lech Poznan under pressure heading into the second leg. Despite the deficit, Lech will be motivated to fight back on Tuesday. Crvena Zvezda's home woes. While the Serbian side entered the match as favourites, their European home form raises some concerns. In their last 9 home games, Crvena Zvezda have lost 5 times and conceded 2 or more goals in 6 matches. Moreover, these games have tended to be high-scoring affairs, with 8 out of 9 producing 3 or more goals. Lech Poznan's challenge. Lech Poznan face a tough task to overturn the 2-goal deficit, especially away from home. However, Crvena Zvezda's defensive vulnerabilities at home offer the visitors a glimmer of hope for at least securing a draw. Prediction. Given Crvena Zvezda's inconsistent home performances and the likelihood of an open, attacking game, a draw looks the most probable result in this second leg. Expect goals
So given
from
that
both
report that we
sides in
have
a
there,
thrilling
we've gone with an
contest.
over 2 goals to be seen in this sporting event today, and that's priced at 1.23. This option that we chose basically in that one. So these are sporting events we have for you guys. 10 sporting events with value picks and safe market options as well. So if you're the type that likes to go for safety, you have that option. If you want to go for value, you have that option also. So that being said, that's all for now for today. Thank you for watching till this point. We appreciate that. Our returning subscribers, a big shout out to you guys. We appreciate you guys. Mad respect to you guys. See you in the comment section. Thank you for shouting us out from Kenya, South Africa, Uganda, Nigeria, USA, wherever you are. Top of the day to you. I wish you guys all the best. Please note that there are factors that can affect the outcome of these events. You have factors like VAR, you have red cards, you could have own goals being scored there. You could have injury and fitness concerns, to key players as these sporting events are going on, amongst other factors that can affect the outcome of these events. Despite, our analysis, reviews, insights, and all whatnot, this can come up, and affect that. So it's important to gamble responsibly, okay, guys? Do not stick more than you can afford to let go of. It's very important. It is a golden rule of the game on this channel. You want to join our Telegram community where we leverage the information here for live bets. You can find that link in our profile. Okay, so while you're doing that, also don't forget to register with the Mega Party link there, because the links we'll be providing for live bets will be on Mega Party's platform. Okay, guys. So that being said, till we see you again in the next episode, I remain yours truly, H to the double O, and please don't forget that information provided here is not financial advice. Please don't consider it financial advice of any kind. We just share basically everything we have for you guys every single day, and that's why we set up this channel. It's like a portal to do that for you guys. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you guys around till we see again. May the odds be in our favor today and always, guys. Love you guys. Peace out.